So none of Duck's close friends, I don't want to say no names, but the inner circle that we know to be around Duck in the early stages of the drill scene, they didn't keep it real with you.
No. And I'm going to put it out there. No.
No proceeds,
No.
no nothing.
Nothing. Nothing. And they feel like they don't owe me shit. It was even stated. We don't owe you shit. We don't owe you nothing. But everything my son did and built was for the game, for his homies. And this is the thing. And I'm tired of not saying, speaking up on it. But no, even from the time from not saying that I hear from them, okay? Like the line, that's Dutchy. I hear from him. He calls me. He checks on me. You know what I'm saying? But I might hear from a couple of them, but financially, no. So to answer your question, no, no one that he's in his inner circle has did anything besides try to make me look bad on the internet, say that I'm chasing clout off my son, like he wasn't a clout, or like I ain't the clout. I am the clout, big, so I don't gotta chase nothing. Okay? And that's just how I felt about that. But for them to get on the internet and try to and these are his homies. These are his friends. For them to get on the internet and try to make me look bad because of something that me and their father, because my beef was never with them. My beef was with their father, with Young's their father. This is the man who was like, had a lot to, not anything to do with Duck signing, but he was his manager. Okay. But what type of manager would sell your son's song to a label and don't give you the money, knowing that you needed to bury your son?
How much they sell it for? Do you know?
From what I've heard, it was sold for $14,000, like that.
And you didn't get a penny.
Not one red copper ass penny. Okay. Now, from what I've heard, that he told the label that he was going to give me the money for Duck's funeral. So he called me because when we left the hospital, I was saying that I'm not putting him in no ground. I was getting him cremated. So his response was, "What the fuck you getting him cremated for?" Because this is my son. So like the next 3 days down the line, I hadn't even made Duck arrangements yet. But he called me and say, "I left $8,000 at the funeral home. That should be enough for you to cremate Duck." This was his attitude. This is how he was talking to me. So I say, "I'm not even having Duck no funeral." Okay? So I guess he took that as if he actually took the money to the funeral home. He went back and got it. So about 3 days after that, when I needed the money, because I had to come up with the money because he wasn't insured or nothing. So I was able to come up with the money. So when I called him, this was before I had the money, and I say, "Manny, we need the money. We need the $8,000. His response was, "Oh, I used it for something. I had to use it for something else." That was his response. And I never heard nothing back from him until his house got shot up. And these are kids who I consider my kids, okay? And these are kids who I know got kids that I love. So why would I be behind anything happening to your house? But the fact that he called me and say, "All gloves is off, my house just got shot up," as if I had something to do with it, blew me. You know what I'm saying? So his intentions ain't been good since my son ain't been here, okay? I dropped that He's Back album after Duck passed away. It was took down because we got an email saying we are releasing music from their artists and we don't have the rights to do it because that's their artists and we could be sued.
The label took it down.
Yeah, this email came from Barry and Sarah, who are the CEO and the A&R of Record Scope. So I'm wondering, like, how can y'all take down music or think y'all have rights to music that y'all don't even know about? That none of your producers produce, none of your studios um, put forth effort to record him. He did all that on his own. Lil Chris, Trey P was a producer. Lil Chris was a producer. Like, these are people that he worked with on his own without the help from the labels. So I feel like it was kind of a kick in the ass for them to claim the rights to some music that they don't have nothing to. Like, I feel like y'all picked y'all song out for the album. Why y'all ain't dropped it yet? They still have Ducks' album. Okay? They still have obligations to pay him. He was still owed $800,000 that he never received. So if y'all ain't pay out, this is what I don't understand. If y'all ain't pay out y'all agreement, or maybe y'all did, so who owe y'all? That's where I'm lost at. So that's why I'm trying to get to the bottom of things. I just want to be able to drop my son's music on my own label, Big Cloud Entertainment, that my son Sheldon Lewis has gotten established. I just want the rights to be able to put my son's music out without being stopped or blackballed or railroad. Like, why haven't they dropped the album yet? The reason they didn't drop the album when they supposed to drop it, they shelved it. And from what I heard, that it wasn't hardcore enough for the industry. You know, whatever album that they picked out, so he was coming out with From the Heart. That was the name of his album. I want to still be able to drop that. Because this music that I got of my sons, oh my goodness. And I'm not giving it to them unless they sit down with me at the table. None of that has even took place. Like, the fact that he was trying to get all my son music from people after he died. Why do you want his music? What is your purpose? That's them the answers to the questions I need answers to.
Right.
Them the questions I need answers to.